We're going to look at these real good. There's a lot of marbles in here. We'll take a really close look at some of them today. Here we go. First marble out of the box, and it's a beauty. And it's a shooter. Shooter is referring to the size of the marble. Now, I wish I could tell you for sure who made this marble, what it is, but I've had several opinions so far. It's gorgeous. It is translucent when backlit, and I'll show you that shortly. So let's see, we started out with Akro, and then someone suggested Master Marble. Then we moved to possible Asian Imperial or Vitro. So, anyone out there has an opinion on what this marble is, please leave a comment below the video. This is marble number 1. Please refer to it as marble number 1. It has one teeny tiny little issue. Teeny tiny. Right there. Not sure you can even see it. There's just a teeny tiny little flake off the surface. But I am definitely keeping this marble. I don't have anything like it. And that sure looks like ox blood on there too. Okay, next marble. This is a colorful, gorgeous slag. I don't know which company. If any of you experts out there know which company this is, please let me know in the comments. I love all the busyness. Now the condition on this marble is not as good as the first one we looked at. It has some very tiny hits, which we might refer to as looking played with. And of course marbles were played with. But actually, when it comes to serious marble collecting, you'd prefer not to have the marbles being played with condition. However, I'm used to getting marbles out of the river. And yeah, most of them are pretty played with by the river. Let's look at another shooter out of the box. This is a painted clay marble. And this one, if you saw the picture of the glowing marbles in the box, this one, that red paint actually really glows bright orange under black light. This is not an expensive marble. Clay marbles are about the least expensive, depending on what they are. I mean, a large Bennington would usually be worth more than a more modern marble, but most clay marbles are very inexpensive. The only reason I love this one so much is because it glows. So I'm going to keep it. Let's see if I can show you the glow. Here we go. It's a different kind of glow. It's not the same as the uranium glass glow. There are actually two in this box. So I really don't need two. I'm going to keep one. This is another one of the marbles that I was seriously looking at before I bought the box. It's got a few little sparkles here and there from little tiny hits. But the colors are unusual for a corkscrew. I have lots of Akro agate corkscrews, all different colors. But I'm always happy to add one in a color combination that I don't already have. Next marble. It's another slag. Beautiful colors. Sort of a transparent golden caramel color. With white both beneath the surface and a little bit on the surface. I love slags, and this is a little bit bigger, though I don't think this one quite makes it to shooter size. I love slags. This one, it does have some little issues. Matter of fact, it has, yeah, it's got a few. I have slags this color in my collection, and I believe the ones I have are in better condition than this one. So I am going to pass this one up as far as keeping it. I will not be keeping this one. I will not be adding this one to my collection. Next out of the box, another slag. Beautiful pattern. Blue is a fairly common color for slag marbles. Now see, this has a few hits. Oh, but see this isn't good. That's a bad one. It's got a pretty bad hit there. And a couple little ones there. See that right there? Yep. So, unfortunately, there's another one I will not be keeping. Another way to check for any cracks is to backlight the marble. If it's a transparent marble, transparent base. Sometimes backlighting can show a crack that you wouldn't see otherwise. I don't see any other really cracks in here, just some more hits. Yeah, won't be keeping that one. Next marble. This is another one This is another marble I was seriously looking at when considering whether or not to buy this box lot. I love crazy twists and turns in marbles. And this is just gorgeous. The little dimple there was actually the way the marble was made. It is not rough. It's not a hit. So that's okay. Well, we know what this is, don't we? It's a cat's eye. 4-vein cat eye. I guess one got into the mix after all. That's okay, but I find lots of these in the river, and I don't see anything particularly unusual about this one. There might be a little bit of a streak of color in there that's barely different than the green, but I think I can live without this one. Next marble. Get another nice swirl here. This is actually, that's actually a flame. Well, you know, the points maybe are not quite as defined. But it's another busy marble. A lot going on. Most likely an alley. Awful lot of turns though, in addition to the flames. Yeah, I think this is going to be a keeper. Okay, let's check this one out. It's a beauty. This is a Peltier sunset. And I'm going to show you this marble in a little different lighting. I want you to see all the bubbles inside. Look at all those bubbles. Okay, here's that Vitro. This is a common one, although, believe it or not, I have never found one of these in the river, not this particular type. I've found the Vitro all reds, which look a lot like this, only without the black stripe. This is in wonderful condition. There are 2 of them in the box, so I'm only going to keep one. That's all I need. I don't need 2. Another beautiful pull from the box. Next marble. We're going to call this a West Virginia swirl. I don't know which company. It's just a beautiful shade of green, not the usual shade of green. This is just a little bit pastel color. And what I really love is on the other side, coming up here, on the other side there's just some crazy swirls going on, twists and turns, which I love so much. So I'm not sure on this one, not sure the maker exactly, but oftentimes that's how we label these marbles, as West Virginia swirls. There were lots of marble companies in that part of the country around the same time period, and I do not know them all well enough to be able to tell you which company this is from. But I love it, and it's a keeper. Okay, here we have another slag, purple slag. And unfortunately, this one has a lot of hits. A lot of little bits of damage. Too bad. But I have other slags. I have other purple slags in better condition than this one, so no need to keep this one. Okay, 2 more corkscrews. And they look pretty much alike, don't they? Well, we'd better make sure. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to check these under the black light. Let's see if these two really are alike. Wow, look at the difference under UV light with my small black light flashlight here, and look at the difference in these two marbles. We got a glower up top there. That's the one I'm keeping. Okay, so far. Keepers, 9. Not keepers, 8. That's not bad. And we still have all these to go through. But not today. We'll look at some more another time. Thanks so much for watching.